Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah. What a glorious spring morning. I've brought you with me. I'm down here for my skinny dip, you know, my sea swim this morning. I don't have Vibeke and Helena with me today, but there'll be other people at the club, so don't worry, never ever swim alone. And I've actually brought my breakfast with me. Let me just grab it. I've actually got coffee this morning. Usually we drink tea, but as I'm on my own, I decided to have some coffee, and I've got scrambled eggs with ketchup. Yum yum. So. Just a quick check-in with you today. Look at that view. Should I? Hold on, let me give you a wee look. You can hear all the seagulls behind me. I won't go too far around to the bathing club because there are people skinny dipping this morning. But you can see right here on the beach, people are out and about having a walk. And the seagulls are a bit noisy. Anyway, just a quick check-in with you today because it is Wednesday, and usually, you know, I give you wee reminders. You know, Tuesday is play day. I hope you managed to get that done yesterday. Remember, when we're doing these things, it's not the whole day. It's just, you know, 5 or 10 minutes looking at what's ahead in the calendar. The month of May for us is a lot of birthdays in our family, so we've got a lot of birthday stuff going on. And Wednesday is anti-procrastination day. This is the day, you know, you've maybe been putting off things that you just think are going to take too long, or you don't want to do them. You know, you're getting into that kind of teenage thing, like, oh, I don't want to. Just set your timer 5 or 10 minutes, get stuck in, because often, you know, we think it's going to take a long time, or, you know, maybe it's a task that you don't want to do, but once it's done, it feels so good to get the job done. And I wanted to also mention to you, if you're here in Denmark, if you know, for those of you who are kind of new to living in Denmark, the first Wednesday of the month of May is a very special day for us. It's the day that they test the warning sirens. Now, thankfully in Denmark, we never usually hear the warning sirens, so it always kind of freaks people out when at 12 o'clock you hear this noise vibrating across the whole country. The first warning siren means take cover, go indoors, await information, and then the second siren that they test is the one that says it's all right, you can come out, the coast is clear. Coast is clear, boom boom. So that's what's happening here in Denmark today. And also this week in Denmark we've got another public holiday coming up. Church and state are linked here in Denmark, so all our holidays are usually following the Christian calendar, and Friday's holiday is a bit of a strange one. It's called Big Prayer Day or Great Prayer Day. It's called Flylady. Bille means to pray. And of course, there is a tradition involved which involves food. There's always some kind of food involved in Denmark. So we will be eating big fluffy white rolls. They don't taste fantastic because it's just the tradition of it. But Flylady actually comes from hundreds of years ago. There were so many little religious holidays and saints' days and whatever, and they decided, I tell you what, you know, we'll just put them all together, lump them into one, and that is Flylady, Great Prayer Day. So now you know. And in other news, thanks for all the great ideas about pamper ideas. In Zone 2, the kitchen area, where we've been thinking about pamper ideas, what we can do. I'll also tell you, things you can stock up on this week, like kitchen roll, rinse aid, rubber gloves, washing up liquid, that kind of thing. And also things that you can do in your garden when it's Zone 2, when it's week 2. So I'm going to get those all put together and I'll add them to my blog. I'll put a list and also a little chart that you can use. And on that note, I told you about the cheat sheets that I've made, for Weekly Home Blessing or whatever, and one for the kids. I've put that on my blog, and I've also added on a link so you can actually go in yourself and change it around, add the kids' names, put on a photo of your cat or Iron Man, whatever you want to do. So I'll put that information down below. So anyway, I am going to get on with my day because it is Wednesday. No more procrastinating. Not that I'm procrastinating about having a skinny dip. I love being in the water, especially this time of the year. This for me is the most magical time of the year. Early morning, me. Look at that view. So anyway, on that note, all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish spring sunshine hook be with you. And I hope, hold on, Sorry, there's just somebody walking past with his wee doggy who wants to have a wee sniff. Enjoy your cup of coffee or your cup of tea or your glass of water this morning, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.